What's up? This is your boy Super, and I'm playing Telling Lies. This is a very interesting looking game. A lot of indie games like this on Steam in the past and now, I suppose, but like you're on a computer and the game takes place on a fake computer, and I'm on a PlayStation, so it's weird to me. We gotta go through videotape, search through files, search the internet. It's like a detective game, but instead of controlling a person, we're playing on the computer. There was this one incident that we happened, and we gotta watch people's their private lives to gather clues from it. Sounds really interesting. Some of the files are from NSA. The NSA was eavesdropping on people, doing surveillance. The footage covers 2 years. I actually just saw a few more games. Some of them are probably like this. One of them might just be detective games. It's a Linux Ubuntu. See, I thought this was still like a screen. You can see our face. That's full motion video. Well, it was. Probably not anymore. Let's see all the little level of detail they have. Solitaire works. Ubuntu wasn't this good last I used it, but that was a long time ago. Kind of feels like moving all the fun by having the double click auto plays, because you never know where it's automatically placing it. You know, you didn't have to see the move. No red 9. Fuck past an ace. We can't get rid of that. Well, maybe that was just a 5 and I didn't mess up that bad. Oh fuck. Hopefully you can do that as much as you want. Some games you can only do it 3 times after each time you go through the deck. You get a penalty. Lose points, lose money. I wanted the card, the 2 of clubs. We need that back at the beginning. There it is. A lot of pretty girls in the game. This can be moved. And we definitely needed that. All we need is a heart and a black queen. Oh, I should have laid down the black king. Fuck. We got a red 5. It's a heart too, I think. There it is. Now I think we're about stuck. If I'd have laid down that black king, be a different story. Okay, well I'm exiting this. So we got the database server. Well, here's your partial dump of retina before they redacted the whole thing. This is what came up against the approval code. I'm not sure this is everything you want, as I'm guessing some of it's already partitioned against different codes. But it seems to cover the period of time you wanted, and I recognize 2 of the faces. Now I understand why you wanted to get this stuff. When you use the uploader, it will erase the hard drive, so please do that before they take you into custody, which they will. You know this, right? It wouldn't hurt to also burn, dissolve, pulverize the hardware. In that order? Probably not. Macros. Need a keyboard shortcut to close Windows. Retina doc PDF, database file, database server. That's all on our external drive. Welcome to Castle OS. Castle is an open source, system requirements, the detail. I can't believe they typed this out. There's no clues or any part of the game in this. It's just a fake computer thing. Retina, she searched for love. Why would you search for love? I'm right here. So, and here's the videos we get to go through. Sounds. Solitaire, Sunday midnight, auto generic has time. We're connected to CAS, Wi-Fi. I can hear what you were doing in apartment 3 has their own hotspot. Deborah Home, Tech Router, Fastcast, DF, Strong Island. So Lappy. Looked like she sat down at a desktop. Why would it be it is charging, isn't it? Yeah, there's a little lightning bolt in there. Got show desktop, reset partitions, about castle, shutdown. Shutdown is how you exit the game. When you press start, you get this. Scroll, mouse cursor, move between items, cycle windows. We only got one window open, but I tried it anyway. And first saw the thumbnails of videos reminded me of Inscription. What you got in the trash? Desktop pics of these nudes? No, these are not nudes. Oh, there's a nude. They probably knew that's what people were going to think about and want, so they put one in there. It's freaky looking at her reflection. She must have had a butt itch. Can we drag and put this in the trash? Taking out the trash. Trophy earned. Tidying up the desktop. Can we right click? Square did something. Move my mouse down to the. Is there a start menu? No, this is exactly how Ubuntu looks. Click, cancel, back, move, bookmark, maximize. I moved things with drag and I didn't need square. I'll let move the window probably. Okay, not much. Nobody uses the touchpad. The touchpad is there for mouse movements, and has a mouse, and yet it doesn't use it. Other games that aren't even on a computer have used it. Don't get it. Boot Castle. Okay, I guess we'll start the game. This is trash, I suppose. I wanted to open it, man. Double click. How do we zoom? Small ass. There we go. Retina is an NSA reporting tool that is focused on the collation and collection and organization of video and assorted metadata. Through collaboration with the FBA and other SIGINT functions of the U.S. intelligence apparatus, the tool has been used as a valuable tool in counterterrorism work. Analysts with the work approval IDANT may log into Retina and perform searches against stored metadata. Datasets will be confined to subsets associated with the approval code, ensuring jurisdictional restrictions and process are followed. Although collection of data is done in bulk, in order to safeguard the privacy of the users whose data is collected, records may only be provided by the first searching and matching terms. Their data searches may be limited to blah blah. God, what a hard read. Only pay. Oh, here's pay. Basic use of Retina. Search terms. Attempting to surveil target George Washington, an analyst is approved to query the database with the terms George Washington or George Washington. Use of the sole forenames has been approved in cases where the data subset uses keyscore to limit the data localized around certain user patterns. No on integrity. Yeah, whatever. Okay, no delete empty trash. That's a resize button there. Here's the Retinas database. I'm gonna search for love again. One match.
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. And I guess I still carry a torch for her, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm a loyal friend. I like girls with nice smiles. Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like horoscopes never wrong. I am going to decorate an apartment.
I suppose that's it. Need to meet another one later that night at 10 p.m. Show us what he did, I guess. No, just tells us he loves us.
All right. Love you.
No, that's like the opposite video.
I love complicated men.
Oh man, it's
So-
fine.
What is on the menu?
She's high as hell.
Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me? You like your girls a little gothic. Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
No, I have a kinky side. Don't you? What do you do, Prince Charming? Short for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. No one is listening. Tell me. Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth? Sure. And they're always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses. You are married. You know, there are other things we can talk about that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around? Okay, you are the boss. Will you come back some other time? I like you. Goodbye, my prince.
What a nice girl. That's the kind you take home to mammy. Bookmark that shit. It's right stick to scrub forwards and back. Move the cursor to the subtitles. Select the words or phrases to quick search. I didn't see any subtitles. Why is there no subtitles? No, there was subtitles. Is it the same video?
Prince Charming 81. Wanted to make sure I was okay. It's today's show. For all my fans with the Sleeping Beauty thing. You too, judging by your screen name. No.
I did not see something when you scrub back. Is it when the subtitles show up? Oh, our reflection's still there.
No, I hadn't fainted. This is my favorite. This is my favorite king. I get my beauty sleep and I get paid. You know, in France we say,
The sleeping body has no soul.
What do you think this means? So you prefer a woman with soul? Sure, share away. But if you do anything gross, I kick you out. You are not that kind of guy, are you? Oh. You are not that kind of guy.
No, no, no. I'm not that kind of guy.
I just mean, you're not the kind of guy who has trouble getting a date. I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu? Well, I can get both.
So what did we see earlier? Edited version of this? Okay. Let's go straight to what we're looking for, baby.
And they're always honest with sex workers,
Only one word
even
makes
in
it
real life.
really kind of easy.
They save their lives.
One probably could be the common words I'm overlooking. Wife who talks about their wife. I'm sick of seeing that one.
Your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and holding down a job. It's a... David. That's David.
That's David. We already saw his for those two videos. Here's a new one by David.
Okay.
It's a long one. This one's like 5 minutes.
Totally. What are you gonna do?
Didn't realize I had a pause still. Sorry. Why does it keep pausing on its own? It's supposed to be 5 minutes long. Oh wow, she's getting hot.
Okay.
Is he gonna masturbate?
Hey, honey. Oh, look. Oh, that tooth is gonna fall out any day now. How you doing?
David's got kids.
That's what we thought. Oh, really? Well, I mean, it was just a nightmare. That's all. Nothing to be scared about. Right? Are you brave?
Yeah, I'm right here.
What was the nightmare about? We still gotta find an event. We gotta get them talking about it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Come here.
That's his wife.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Hey, we're gonna have to take a rain check.
Is that Daddy?
Yeah.
Dad!
Oh, hi.
I was thinking she might have had a nightmare about the event.
What do you say? You want me to put you to bed?
What? Can I sleep in bed with you?
Yeah, okay. All right.
That was weird.
Under these covers. All right.
It didn't match with, didn't synchronize with the David's video.
I heard about the tooth fairy. She was big and looked like Nemo's cat, the bitey one.
Oh, the tooth fairy. Okay, that's nothing important, I suppose.
Here I come.
How long is this?
Right,
5 minutes, 45 seconds. The same length
Dad
as the
can
guy's
sleep with
video.
us, can't he?
Close your eyes. There you go. Twinkle, twinkle.
Alba will be playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by Mozart.
I wonder if that was like the real video game developers' kids singing in something, or if that was staged.
Conceived under the stars. Big?
New group.
Watch your mouth, David! You know, I was thinking, I'd like to meet Alba. I feel closer to her carrying a brother or sister.
Alba. I thought that was the name of the little white girl, couple's girl. Little white girl, Alba. Oh wait, that's the key thing we need to be looking at. View that, yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, Alba loves having me there, honey.
Honey. I didn't hear honey.
She's there to help. She's an extra pair of hands. Hey, Laura.
Let's go to Laura.
It's David.
That his wife? Alba's mom?
Oh, I'm at work, remember? I'm sure Emma told you.
Emma. Emma's wife.
Emma. Emma. We have rules. Emma. Stop. Emma. Sure, Emma. I've told you I'm gonna be home in a few weeks for a short visit, though.
It's weird. He's talking to him and he's referring to him in the third person. I thought we threw this away. Oh, yeah, it functions like a Mac. I forgot. So both of these lead to the same thing. No trophy for trash and breaking the game. Oh, we can't empty the trash. Reset positions. Oh, they took extra care with that. She farting. It's the same video I bookmarked twice. Yeah, it sure is. What can we do? No tooltips. Trash. Bookmark and sort. Filter. So what is her name, I think? I wonder, I mean...
Don't. Your family is from France. Your favorite movie is Lady Eve. You do yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you want to run a marathon. I'd even told you I would run one with you.
Somebody's got amnesia or something?
Yeah, well, guess what? Too bad, I just paid for more time.
So Emma, he's married to the blonde lady and has a daughter named Alba, and a French sex worker talks to him on a computer. He just paid for an extra time with her so we could chat.
Bitch.
And that's it of that video.
This was in France? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh.
Dead.
Okay, babe, knock him dead.
So he missed her recital with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
With the dwarf dead, the spell is broken, and soon
There's
after...
some bedtime stories.
These pat downs and dead drops, but I really mean it. I wish you were here. This sleeping bag is way too big for one. You know what I mean? Really?
Let's try lockdown. How is that not in the dictionary? No records. Release.
police work is just too messy for me, so.
The police are protecting.
That's right, and that's exactly why someone needs to step up and do what the police should do, right? Because I'm sorry, all due respect, John, you're not going to stop these guys with a Facebook campaign.
As a group, we abide by non-violence.
That's fine. And all I'm saying is I'm interested in putting my privileged white male able body where it can do some work, right? Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John.
Ann Arbor in the
Look,
60s.
We have to oppose the rally. We have to oppose the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Hey, you didn't have to leave.
That's okay, I wanted to.
Oh, he's got all the girls. Now that's the family friend.
Step up and do what the police should do.
So everybody in the police station is sweaty and a mess. But he's pristine. Pristine.
The police are pushing the Nazis, the fascists,
Oh,
into the
look at this.
protesters right now. This is about to kick off.
This was the police. They were heavy-handed, let me tell you. They were manhandling this woman, and I wasn't gonna just take it. I jumped in, they hit me, I hit them back. I mean, I took one of them down. It was chaos. I had my mask on, you know, and I ditched my jacket, and oh, I saw your friend Eric. Yeah, he was with that other guy, his friend. They were helping to block the road and, you know, not get into the skirmishes. But of course, they round up the easy to grab ones, so.
Wow.
I don't know. I just, you know, I can't just stand around and watch these fascists and these police. I need to do more. These fascists, they're just the symptom. Everything's so
I
much
can't think of
worse
the
now.
word right now for when a government takes over, like,
I need to do more.
let's look for law. You know, like martial law.
He's not a brave law enforcer like you. Oh, you're a samurai.
Well, she's gonna
You're
sleep
a
with the cops while he's
warrior
out
knight.
fighting with the cops.
Prove it. I want to take a look at what those college town tramps are being denied. Oh, if you so much as look at one of them, I'll come over there and bite your service pistol off with my own teeth. Yeah, well, I am the man of the house now. Oh, no, wait, I wanted to tell you about Mama. Oh, she's coming for a visit tomorrow. Oh.
Riots, I guess. That was good enough for what I was thinking. No riots. What tyranny. Fascists. Must have spelled it wrong. Nazi. Read this twice.
The Nazis want nothing more than to get people to fight them on TV. And Eric is so busy trying to convince everyone he's the real deal, he gives them what they want. Ava, you're about to say something?
No.
I know you're friends with Eric. His heart is in the right place. He's just hot-headed.
Okay, but maybe Eric's onto something, though. I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them. What?
Does standing up involve throwing punches?
Yeah, maybe it does.
This is a law enforcement issue.
Okay, they have permits. The police are protected.
I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them.
I'm not gonna let this happen in our town.
Yeah, because those college town tramps, they are shameless, let me tell you. You talk a good game online.
Shit.
I gotta go. What about it?
Look at what those college town tramps are being denied.
Tomorrow, we're going out of town, so I need it by then. You look worried, Harry. You're starting to worry me. $50?
Detroit was a boom town in my day. You
This
two
must
are
take place
too
in
young
like
to know
Michigan, Ann Arbor, Detroit area.
How are the lessons going?
David's
Those singing
mom.
lessons are so expensive, it's criminal.
You know, Detroit just got too dangerous for me, David. I had to move out
Talking
of
to
there.
David.
You know, it's not the neighborhood either, it's the police. Yeah, I was getting stopped every week. But I guess you don't have to worry about that.
Hollywood! Yeah, Barry and I took a vacation a few years back.
Awfully dirty.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that face. We paused it
I
right
have to
on it.
admit, we prefer our Disney in Florida. Well, it's awfully nice to meet you, David. What do you do for work, young man?
Oh.
Well, hopefully you work on more than a boat. Ava needs the right man to help her settle down.
It's now David's banging Ava, banging Emma, and a sex worker. The event must be him getting caught. Cheating. Unfaithful. Damn. Marriage.
And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess, is pregnant. Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists, he says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, and finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine. As we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, "What is my name?" And she guesses, "Is it David?" And he laughs. He says, "No, 2 more guesses," and he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information, and he arrives again at midnight, and she guesses this time. No, it's not. He says, "No." Laughs the imp, okay? He says, "No," and he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing. Okay, and a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it there is a little small fire, and she hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp, and he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, "Today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name." And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, "Your name's Rumpelstiltskin." And the imp, his eyes bulge, and he looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's, "Oh, do you think he should?" Okay.
I think he should explode.
Rumpelstiltskin ran away, and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely.
Hey.
Hey.
I'll keep out of your hair.
Hey, trophy earned. Make it past 1 a.m. Oh, wow.
Maybe he was lonely.
How pathetic and lonely and strange my clients are.
That's the French
I only do
woman.
this so I don't have to go to school and become a medical transcriptionist. So every day I log on here and hang out with you assholes when I could be doing anything else. And I massage your egos and let you jerk off. And sometimes I shake you down because, well, you know what? Fuck you. Melissa? Melissa isn't my real name. But I know yours is David. When a man shares cam, I always record it as a safety precaution, and sometimes a big earner if they deserve blackmail. Bank managers really don't want their wives to see their perverted emails. I have all your sessions saved on a hard drive under Federal Agent David. You ever cam with me again, I will send them to your bosses. I will sell them to whatever newspaper pays the most. think we're done here.
That one should kind of look like a rat. Federal agent, huh? I thought lonely would be a good term.
Now, would I lie to a federal agent? No, you're going to bug me about my real name.
She's got a
I'll tell
tattoo
you a
on her
true
boob.
story. I used to work in real estate. I would take a man to look around apartments. I'd go into these places on my own, knowing at any moment they could jump me. I'd take my heels off at the entrance, and I would make sure that it was in a sexy way. And then when we would get to the bedroom, I would sit on the bed with the garters and a short skirt. You know what I was doing? I was selling him a fantasy. No contract, no safety. I felt I gave more of myself selling apartments to men than I do here. No. Here, in New York. Before I started camming, there was a girl who put me on it.
What did you just say before she started coming? Camming, okay.
Who put me on it? It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots. She told me how much she earned doing cam work, and I was intrigued. She was a brunette and tall, like your police station vampire. You would have liked her.
Don't bet on it.
Careful, Davy. That sounded like an admission. Shouldn't you have your lawyer present?
Talking to Davey again. Mr. Fed. D-Fed.
I promise. We get to know each other better, I tell you. I'll give you my real name. Be safe out there. You are one of the good guys.
Okay.
With the Federal Bureau of Investigation, okay?
We didn't see this. This is when he gets busted. What? This must have been a long video. How do we get back to the beginning? Says use the right stick to scrub forwards and backwards through video records at different speeds. Okay, you just gotta do it soft and gentle, huh? Steven. Talking to Steven. Somebody's catching him sleeping with the hookers. He's a secret agent for the Fed investigation. Watching who sleep? Oh, we saw the beginning. He was singing the song, and then we just skipped right over the rest.
I was watching her sleep.
Yeah. Steven.
Or maybe they were talking about Steven. Nope, Emma, she's accusing him of
Well, I haven't
cheating.
been sleeping with anybody.
Well, it did start to get
No, I am a
dramatic and
special agent
interesting.
with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, okay? No, just stop it, Emma. Stop
Why
it.
does
I
he have
protect
a...
people. I protect people.
Why does he have a kid with Emma and Emma not know that he's a secret agent for the FBI? They don't go that secret. Fucking wives know. And here he is with some girl. That's Ava.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation called Green Groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really? Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are gonna stay in this bed until this is done.
Stop the pipeline, stay in bed.
I was right. Emma, Ava, and the prostitute from France. Wow. The guy all men want to be like.
For, extorting a federal agent on you, right?
That's supposed to scare me. You want to talk about this in court? You think I tell dirty stories on my show? Wait till I get on the stand.
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? Maxine Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your parents know what you do, Maxine Williams.
Now who's trying to blackmail who?
Wow.
Okay, Max.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna delete these files.
See. Mine's bigger than yours. Ohio's a stand your ground state. Always wanted to do this.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck! You fucking
Whoa.
bitch! You shot me! Crazy!
I sent those videos yesterday. It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said. Start working on your story now.
I'm bleeding here, okay?
Don't worry. I rang the cops before I let you in. They'll be here soon and they can take you to the ER. I told you I hate law enforcement guys. I can't believe I invited a bunch of them over. I better put some proper clothes on.
Dan, are you okay?
In here?
No one move!
Officers, I'm so glad that you're here. He broke into my house and tried to attack me.
Sir, don't move. Sir!
I am reaching for a badge. I'm a federal agent, okay? Okay? Do you see that?
Wow.